Now, ito naman. The cross-section of the 10-meter long flat steel bar, AB, has a constant thickness of 20 mm, but its width varies as shown in the figure. Yung tawag natin dyan is, meron tayong tapered cross-section. So, kapag sasabing tapered, varying yung cross-sectional area at a specific point, at each specific point dyan. So, kapag tapered, di ba, varying yung area. And then, our formula for deformation is PL divided by AE. So, we cannot apply this directly since yung area will change as we move to the right. So, for example, when x is equal to 0, ito lang yung width niya. Pero, when x is equal to 10 meters, yung buong span na, naging ano na siya? 120. So, the area changes with the length. Diba? So, therefore, we have to apply integration to sum up all the individual deformations dito sa figure natin. So, ito yung gagawin. Let's consider a strip. Ito na lang sa figure, meron siyang X. Ayan, merong broken line dyan. So, let's consider that as our strip. So, lagyan natin ng ano dyan, dx. So, this is a differential element. Now, kung titingnan mo siya sa 3D, parang ito essentially yung figure. Ayan. Parang ganyan yung figure. So, ito yung P. Tas meron din dyan. So, this is our cross-sectional area. Now, sinabi sa problem na yung thickness daw is constant. So, this is equal to 20 mm pala. Yung thickness. Our only problem is the width. Kasi again, at this point, iba na yung width. So, we have to use ratio and proportion and describe the width in terms of the variable x. So, di ba, ito yung dx. Essentially, we are analyzing this element. Maliit na element lang yan. Tapos parang ganito. Wait lang. I-incline natin. Ayan. We are analyzing this element. Tapos ito naman, ito yung parang ano siya, dx. Then we are to consider this differential area. I mean, not differential area, cross-sectional area. Now, ito naman W. Tas ito yung essentially, yung dx dyan, parang length ng member natin. Tas ito naman yung 20 mm. Ayan. So, 20 mm times W, then our differential length is dx. So, yung dx dyan, yan yung magsisilbing L para sa strip natin. And then, E naman, constant lang yan, 200 GPa for steel. Then, yung area, i-describe natin in terms of the variable x. So, what we can do here is, we can draw a line, straight line dyan, para makabuo tayo ng triangle. Tapos, dito rin. Ayan. Now, if this is 40 mm, I hope na agree lang na this is also 40 mm. Now, ito, 120 yan. 120 minus 40, tapos merong dalawang sides. So, 120 minus 40 divided by 2. So, yung result niyan is still 40. So, this is 40 pala. Tapos, ito rin. 40. So, kapag 40 yung triangle, zoom in natin yung triangle. Ito. Parang ito yung ma-form natin. So, the height is 40. Tapos, ito naman, yung maliit na height dyan, label natin as y. Tapos, equal lang yan dito sa bottom. This is still equal to y. So, essentially, yung width pala is equal to 40 plus dalawang y. So, lagay ko na lang dyan. 40 plus 2y. So, itong y, parang ito yan. Tas ito naman yung x based on the figure. So, by ratio and proportion, height is to base. So, y over x is equal to height ng buong triangle is 40. Now, yung base naman is equal to 10 meters. Now, although pwede mong gawing meters yung 10 pa rin, ako, mas gusto ko na safe yung sagot ko. So, usually, kino-convert ko yung 10 meters into mm na lang din. Para automatic na lahat na yung result ko is already in millimeters. So, yung 10 meters, di ba, this is equivalent to 10,000 mm. So, pwede mong i-change yan into 10,000. But again, depende na yan sa preference mo. Ito lang yung preference ko para mas maka-reduce ng errors. Kapag naka-meters kasi, minsan nakakaligtaan ko yung conversion doon sa huli. So, 40 is to a base of 10,000. Therefore, describing y in terms of x, y is equal to 40 over 10,000 would simplify into 1 over 250. Check na lang natin Ayan, 1 over 250. Then, multiplied by x. So, this is y. Then, substitute natin sa w na yan. So, di ba, yung area natin is 40 plus 2y with multiplied by the thickness, 20. However, y is equal to 1 over 250x. So, this would become 40 plus 2 times 1 over 250 multiplied by x, then times 20. So, this would simplify into, multiply this whole expression by 20. And then this inside expression will become 40, then 2, magka-cancel yan, ito, divide by 2, 125. So, plus 1 over 125x, then times 20. For a while, 2y, ito pala yan, nadoble ko yung 20. Ayan. So, ito na yung area. So, meron na tayong area, ipa-plug na lang natin dyan, then itong L is dx. Then, we are integrating, yung differential element natin is dx. So, our limits must be dun din sa x, yung titingnan natin. So, from 0 tayo, going to 10 meters. 10 meters is equal to 10,000 mm. So, the total deformation is equal to integrate from 0 to 10,000. Yan yung limits natin. Kasi again, dx, along x din yung limits natin. Ayan. Now, ano yung force? Diba, the force is 100 kN. Dito, 100 kN. So, always 100 kN yan throughout the sections. Ayan. Now, naka-kN yan. So, I have to multiply by 1,000 para maging Newton siya. Consistent na siya sa units doon sa ilalim. And then, L naman is dx. So, P times differential length, then divided by area. So, our area is 40 plus 1 over 125 multiplied by x, then times 20. Kulayan na lang natin. So, ito yung area. Then, ito naman yung force, P. Then, L is dx. Then, E naman is constant, 200 GPa. Then, naka-GPa yan, convert to MPa para maging consistent siya sa Newton sa mm. So, multiply this by 1,000 times 10 to the 3 na lang. Ayan. So, calculating the deformation, thankfully, we have the luxury of calculators. Since, if wala tayong calculators, you would have to integrate this manually. Then, you will use LNU since yung function x is nasa ilalim. But dito na lang tayo sa calculator para makasave na din ng oras. So 100 times 1,000 then divided by 40 plus 1 over 125x times 20 then multiplied by 200 times 10 to the 3. So press equals, we would get 3.43. Tapos naka-mm na yan. Since convert na natin lahat, yung limits saka yung units natin. So 3.43 mm. Ayan. So medyo madali lang yan kapag nagamay mo na yung integration, yung concept niya.